heavy rains once again threw life out of gear in the maximum city this evening. Relentless downpour has wreaked havoc in Mumbai, leading to waterlogging in several parts of the city. Heavy rains caused flood-like situation with traffic jams being witnessed across the city. Train services on both the central and western railways were disrupted due to overnight rains.
Has seen heavy rain since morning. I'm standing at Hindmata. In the morning, this area was entirely underwater. This is known for the waterlogging area, but now we can see the situation has become totally normal. The traffic is moving very smoothly. In the morning, when we came here, the picture was totally different. This entire area was underwater because this comes under the low line area. And so every time we see waterlogging at Hindmata, Parel and Dadar. But now, since it's not raining, the situation has become totally normal. The traffic is moving very smoothly. But definitely this morning was a difficult one for Mumbaikars because since morning it was raining heavily. There were no trains, traffic jams. But now somewhere we can say, and we can see rather, that the situation is coming back to normal. With cameraman Mangesh Sawant, Amruta Shedge in Mumbai for India Today.
All right, Mumbai slowly limping back to normalcy, but what we saw this morning came as a shock to several Mumbaikars. Several areas were flooded with knee-deep water. Train services were disrupted in the central and western lines. How can we call Mumbai an international city if it doesn't even have basic civic amenities like a good drainage system? Who's to be blamed for the monsoon mayhem? We have our first caller on the phone line. Bharat, I believe, is through with us. Bharat, go ahead. What do you have to say? Bharat, can you hear me? All right, we'll try and reconnect with our callers in just a bit. We have our correspondent Vidya, who's with us live from Mumbai this evening. Vidya, we saw Amrita's report saying life is slowly limping back to normal in Mumbai. Describe to us some of the scenes that you saw this morning.
Well, certainly in morning, because of heavy rain, especially it had been raining since last night itself. That is the reason why we had such waterlogging in quite a few areas like Sion, because of which the Central Railway was down. There were not much of railway tracks, railway compartments could really be plying between these, between CST and Thane because of that. Apart from that, of course, the other chronic spot, which is Hindmata in Lower Parel area of Mumbai, saw a lot of waterlogging. Because of that, a lot of Eastern Express Highway saw traffic jam, but it was the same condition all over. It was not just the Eastern Express Highway or the Western Express Highway. Almost every road in Mumbai was chock-a-block. It was difficult traveling from one place to the other. The traffic was extremely slow. Apart from that, of course, there were a few stray incidences of fire and other incidences which have really caused quite hard life for people in Mumbai.
Right, Vidya, stay on with us. We got a few reactions from commuters in Mumbai who are having a harrowing time. Take a look.
15-20 मिनट बारिश गिरता है तो पानी भर जाता है, लोगों को आने जाने के लिए बहुत तकलीफ पड़ता है। तो ट्रैफिक रोड की भी ऐसी हालत खराब है।
यहाँ पे बारिश की वजह से पानी भी हो जाता है कि लोग टैक्सी बस भाड़े सब फुल जाम हो जाता है, तो लोगों को बहुत कुछ तकलीफ झेलना पड़ता है।
हर साल इधर पे घुटने बराबर पानी भरता है और हम लोगों को धंधा करने में प्रॉब्लम आता है, कस्टमर खड़े नहीं होता दुकान पे।
All right, there's the reactions from Mumbaikars having a harrowing time commuting from one place to the other. What we saw this morning was severe traffic jams, people stuck on roads for hours. Vidya, I'm also being told that train services, especially along the central and western line, were badly affected.
Well, Simi certainly said Central Line was down. As I was saying earlier, the railway rakes were extremely difficult to get into those that were flying because they were heavily crowded. Apart from that, obviously, because of the Sion waterlogging on the railway tracks itself at the Sion railway station, between CST and Thane, the services were affected. But certainly, it was not the entire situation all across Mumbai. Across Western Railway line and the harbour line, we had had seen that there were trains running almost on time. About 15 to 20 minutes of delay was something that people really had to bear in mind while traveling. But on the roads, it was the worst condition because people took hours to reach their office hours, and they're just hoping that same will be not the situation, it will not be a similar situation while they're traveling back home from work.
And adding to their worries is the fact that the Met Department has predicted heavy to very heavy rainfall in the maximum city over the next 24 hours. Every year the BMC promises to pull up its socks and fix the drainage problem in Mumbai, but we see similar scenes every year. We are asking our callers to call us and tell us who's responsible for the monsoon mayhem in Mumbai, who's to be blamed. Can we actually call Mumbai a maximum city? Look at the pictures on your screens. We have Venkat from Mumbai on the phone line. Venkat, go ahead. What do you have to say?
Yeah, see, every year we keep blaming the BMC for what is being done, and like we say that, our memory is very short. We keep forgetting. So I think the BMC election should be held somewhere during the monsoon, so that people will remember how we are suffering and they will vote, the people who are in the BMC out.
All right. That's a very interesting point that Venkat, our caller from Mumbai, is making, that BMC elections should probably be held during monsoons, so voters remember who they're voting for and who is it that failed to deliver the last time around. Vidya, our correspondent, is still with us live. Vidya, we're also being told that the Met Department has predicted heavy rainfall for the next 24 hours in Mumbai. What can we expect? And I want to know who's to be blamed for this. Has any assurance from the BMC come? Are they trying to rectify whatever problems that are there? Why is Mumbai waterlogged every year?
Well, Simi, you have to look into the chronic spots. One is Hindmata and the other is Sion. Hindmata is something that BMC is really working on. You have to realize, Simi, that the drainage pipes in Mumbai are more than 100 years old. They are laid down by the Britishers and they have not yet been replaced. There are no walls in those drainages, which is why we have seawater entering into the city when it is high tide. Apart from that, as you said, the Met Department has certainly said that 24 hours will be difficult for Mumbaikars. Right now it's just drizzling. If I can show you, right behind me is the Mumbai Metro Rail, which is running without problem. Right behind that is, you can see dark clouds hovering over Mumbai, but as yet it's just a drizzle right now where I'm standing. In other locations of Mumbai as well, not much of rain is happening. People are on the lookout. If there is heavy rain, they probably will stay home. But with this kind of warning from the Met Department, people are certainly keeping a close eye on the rains.
Absolutely. And Vidya, you pointed out very rightly that the drainage system in the city is close to 50 years old. Why are no efforts being made to revamp this system? Why is the delay? Has any clarification or explanation come from the BMC?
Well, no, BMC has been saying that they have been trying to upgrade. Well, it will certainly take time. In the suburbs, the city is new. The suburbs here certainly doesn't face so much of problem as much as the city area in Mumbai really faces. Hindmata, Parel, these are old areas of Mumbai, low-lying areas, and this is where, because of old drainage system where there are no walls in those drainages, the seawater enters. Even if it is no seawater, there is so much of silt in the drainages as well, because of which the rainwater, if there is a heavy downpour, the water doesn't get seeped out into the sea again.
Right, and Vidya, has any advisory been issued for schools and colleges by the state government?
Well, no advisory as yet, but people are keeping a close eye. If there is a heavy downpour, there will be, a shutdown, as we had seen on the 19th of June when people had realized that there was heavy downpour and schools and colleges were closed and people were asked to not move out of their homes until and unless it was really important. So authorities are certainly keeping a close eye on that. Apart from that, the Met Department has said that there will be light to heavy drizzle, heavy rain in the city for the next 24 hours.
Met Department has predicted heavy rainfall in the maximum city. Pictures of chaos on your screens. These are pictures that we're getting you from different areas in Mumbai that were severely waterlogged this morning, this after overnight rains. And as Vidya has been pointing out, the BMC has been giving assurances year after year, but no changes on the ground. There are the same spots that are waterlogged every year. We're also being told that this time train services were badly affected, especially along the central and western lines. The Government Railway Police Control Room, in fact, informed that the western train services were severely affected, especially beyond Virar, due to water logging. We have Crompton, our next call on the phone line with us. Go ahead, what do you have to say?
I want to say that BMC spent crores of rupees, and this time what they did is, but there is no follow-up in cleaning up the drains. I am a civic activist, and I know these people, they just do an eye wash. The top is clean, inside is completely clogged. And for years, I have also been taking up these issues with the BMC. It is useless spending crores. Some of the money is going to the contractors and nothing is done.
All right, so you're saying that corruption is to be blamed for this madness
Yes.
year after
Yes.
year. There are promises
Yes.
that are made by the BMC, but nothing is being delivered. Crompton, thanks so much for calling us.